going on, vinyl community? It's Wes here from psychrocklive, and today I'm going to be talking about a really popular topic in the vinyl community, and that is starter turntables. I thought it'd be really interesting to give my 2 cents on this topic because I'm a relatively new collector, and when I say that, I mean I've been collecting for probably 6-7 years now, maybe something like that, but I'm not of the age of vinyl, as many people know. I'm a very young person in the vinyl community, which is fine, and it makes no difference to me. But some of these people grew up with vinyl, so they have a different connection to it, and they grew up with different equipment than the kind of stuff I can buy brand new. So if this is something you're interested in, go ahead and stay tuned. So as many people know in the vinyl community, there is a big kind of beef with Crosley turntables. Here's a picture of one. Everybody knows about Crosleys. They're kind of the starter turntables, and whether it's Crosley or other brands, I think like Jensen makes some, just cheap all-in-one turntables. Everybody knows that they exist, and most commonly people shit on them, for better, for worse. But I want to give my 2 cents on the issue. I'm sure many people have said this before, but I thought I'd weigh in as my opinion as a young vinyl collector, and just give my story to talk about kind of the vinyl elephant in the room. I mean, it's a big topic. To start, I basically want to just say I don't think they're all that bad. Personal experience, yes, they do sound terrible. I mean, I have some pretty good equipment, as you can see in my background: turntable, dedicated receiver, floor standing speakers. And in the terms of audiophile, I don't have anything good, but in terms of me, I have some pretty nice equipment, and I'm comfortable with what I've spent on it. I think the biggest issue is not necessarily the fact that they will wear out your records faster, which might be true. You know, uncontrollable anti-skate and counterweight will cause damage eventually. It is a vinyl, you know, it is kind of fragile in terms of physical media and whatnot, compared to like a CD where you can kind of just throw it around. If it works, whatever. I'm actually going to come at this from a slightly different angle. I think the biggest problem with these Crosley turntables is that it deters people from experiencing vinyl the way that I can experience, and maybe the way that you can experience it. For example, many people starting turntables, I'm not naming names here, happen to get usually a new copy of Fleetwood Mac Rumors, sealed one, like a new reissue, and like a Crosley. This is a really common thing in the vinyl community. I see it a lot on Christmas morning. People get this combination, and Target sells it and all that stuff. And they go to put it on, right? They get this Crosley, their new record, and they listen to it, and they're like, this sucks. Why do people like this? It sounds tinny, or it sounds flat. There's no bass. Why is the record skipping? And this is the biggest problem for me, is that a lot of people try this experience for the very first time and hate it because they're using really bad equipment. Like I said, I'm not trying to come at this from the angle of it will beat the shit out of your records, which may be true, but that argument has been, it's dead. You know, everybody knows that. I think the worst part about all this is that they don't really get the true experience. And I'm not saying that you need to go and spend $100 million bazillion on this stuff that's considered audiophile and whatnot, but I think that it really does take something away from the experience. So I want to just state my background on it, and I think I have a video posted that talks about this a little bit, but essentially I started with one of those turntables as well. I had a small little Jensen all-in-one turntable. It was an absolute piece of crap. And I got a brand new copy of Kiss Destroyer. Fantastic album. I still have it. I believe it's 2014 press, if anybody's interested. Sounds phenomenal on my new equipment. But I had it, and it would just skip. And I was like, oh my God, why do people ever want to listen to records? All they do is skip. They're terrible. And then I realized, like, you know what? This cannot be all that vinyl has to offer. And I'm so glad I came to that realization, because some people just never do, and they're like, I'm over this. I never want to. It's stupid. So I got some better equipment. I think I got a pile turntable, which was slightly better, and it did have counterweight and stuff, but it ended up being a pile of shit. There are a lot of better options, and I know of people that have said Audio-Technica this, Audio-Technica that, but I want to go ahead and I want to talk about something different. There's this new turntable that's been on the market. I actually have it right here. I've been using it for a couple months now. I didn't buy it for myself, but I kind of got it back in a way. It wasn't meant to be my turntable, but I have it now. It's neither here nor there. But it is the Target Heyday turntable, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. Adjustable counterweight, adjustable anti-skate. It has a dust cover, which is really, really squeaky, and it makes me angry, but that could probably be fixed with a little WD on there. It's a really good starter turntable, and it is like around the price of some of these all-in-ones. I got it for $100 flat. It was like $99 plus tax and whatnot. But what I'm saying here is that you don't have to start with bad stuff. I understand that there's a portability that you're just not going to get with standalone, countertop, not floor stand, countertop turntables that you can get with the suitcase style. There's no doubt about it that if you want to take it on the go, sure. And I say, hey, it's really good for that. But I want to say, if you're thinking about getting a Crosley while you're watching this video, go ahead and look at some other options, because I think the world of vinyl is amazing. Even if there's 1,000 audiophiles that will be, breathing down your neck about Crosley, I'm just saying that don't take the experience away from yourself and actually invest in something decent and try it the way it was really meant to be. I'm not saying spend $1,000. I'm not saying this, that, and anything. But think about it and consider what I'm saying. If you guys agree with that, go ahead, drop it in the comments. This is just kind of a random video I decided to throw together, with Christmas and stuff coming up. I just thought it needed to be said, because everybody comes at it at a different angle than I do. But you got to understand, we all have started somewhere too. So, guys, if you like this, like the video, obviously, subscribe for more. And if you have anything else to say, add it to the comments. I'd love to hear it. Thank you all, and have a wonderful day.